How do you stay on track with your health and fitness goals during the holidays? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing some secret holiday diet tips to help you stay fit throughout the year. So stay tuned. Before we dive into these diet tips, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get notified every single time I post a new workout video or diet tip. Hey, my name is Jenny J. I'm an online fitness and weight loss coach with over a decade of experience helping people get fit, lose weight, and transform their lives through my online programs and challenges. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how to stay healthy during the holidays. The holidays roll around every single year and they can truly derail us from our health and fitness goals. With the climate changing, the weather getting colder, we tend to stay inside more often and we start to become more sedentary, and we simply want to stay warm so we don't get outside and move our bodies. In addition, the holidays come with social gatherings, lots of parties, and a lot of holiday foods, treats, and goodies. And an excess amount of those goodies, while we can always have them in moderation, can lead to excess weight and excess weight gain, especially if we're not making sure that we're keeping up with our exercise routine. So it's gonna be super important that we navigate the holidays in the healthiest way possible and allow for balance and moderation during these times. It's also important that we make sure we stay on track so that when the new year rolls around, we don't have to completely start at ground zero. We'll already have a really good base, a really good foundation of good nutrition and a consistent workout routine that will help us keep moving forward into the next year. So I hope that you can use these tips during the holiday season as well as year round so that you can stay on track and stay active and healthy. So let's dive into these tips. Tip number one is, at your holiday gathering, be the person that brings the healthy dish. When you come empty-handed and you have to resort to the food that the other party goers brought or the host brought, sometimes they don't care as much about their health as you do, or maybe they're not on a weight loss journey, so they're not really caring about whether there's vegetables there or healthier options. So depending on your social circle, many times people are bringing unhealthy dishes, and if you don't have something at the party that you can feel confident eating, you will be left to eating what they brought. So be the person who brings the tray of vegetables or the tray of fruit. And that's gonna be beneficial for not only you, but also for the other people at the party so that they have an option to have a healthier dish. But that also gives you the confidence that even though everyone else brought perhaps an unhealthy dish or something that's just not on track or in line with your health and fitness goals, you always have your dish that you can feel confident eating so that you can stay on track. Tip number two at your holiday gathering is a strategy when you are starting to pile your plate on with all of the food. So let's say there is a buffet table with all of the food that is available. Before you go in line and start piling all of your food on your plate, take a moment to scan all of the food that you have available and pick out the foods that you know you have to eat because A, you only get this one time a year, and B, perhaps choose the healthier options. So for example, if I'm going to a holiday party, I am going to survey the table and pick out where are my vegetables, where are my proteins, where are my carbs, and where are my healthy fats. I try to create a well-balanced plate so that I, have a really great nutritious plate. From there, I'm gonna pick and choose which of those elements are the ones that I really wanna eat that night. So if there's mac and cheese and pasta, I'm gonna just choose the very best one that A, lines up with my goals, and B, it's only there one time a year. Maybe it's your grandma's a holiday dish that she only makes at this party and you have to have it. But for example, the pasta, you always have that. So you're gonna go for the mac and cheese, for example. So that's kind of a strategy of picking and choosing which food you must have, because A, you only get it one time a year, and B, it stays in line with your health and fitness goals. This is gonna help you make sure that you're not piling your plate with a bunch of, junk food or unhealthy food. And it's also gonna make sure that you leave some room on your plate for those healthy options. So you wanna scan the table, make sure that you can get your veggies in there and maybe get some healthier options so that you don't pile your plate with a big plate of junk. Tip number 3 is to watch out for those liquid calories. So think about your hot chocolate, your Starbucks peppermint mocha frappuccinos, your cocktails, your ciders, your eggnog. These are all liquid calories that really pack on a lot of calories without making you feel full or satisfied, and can really lead to weight gain if you're not careful. So if you are on a weight loss journey and you are watching your calories, consider just drinking water or maybe herbal teas, or just have those liquid calories in moderation, but don't, pack on thousands and thousands of calories every single day just from liquid beverages alone. So I'm curious, because we're getting festive, I wanna know, what is your favorite holiday meal or beverage? Tell me in the comments below and we'll get back to those tips. The next tip for you is to consider creating healthy substitutes of your favorite holiday meals. For example, a great substitute for sour cream, let's say you're using it in some kind of taco, enchilada, or nacho dish, you can replace that with something healthier like Greek yogurt. Or if you love your mashed potatoes, consider using sweet potatoes instead of traditional white potatoes. You can also swap some of your cream-based soups for water-based or broth-based soups, which can help save with a ton of calories. Now I'm gonna dive into some tips on your actual holiday. So let's say you're celebrating Thanksgiving or Christmas or Hanukkah. On your actual holiday, start your day with a workout. This is gonna be the best way to start any day, really. But it's going to help kind of offset the amount of calories you're gonna eat later that night, and it's gonna make you feel good in your body so that you can afford to enjoy and indulge on your favorite holiday foods. The next tip on your actual holiday is, instead of skipping your breakfast and lunch and waiting to eat all of your calories for dinner, just have a light breakfast and a light lunch. If you aren't used to fasting, where you intentionally skip breakfast and lunch, you're gonna tend to overeat and probably overconsume and feel stuffed to the point of feeling very uncomfortable, and it might lead to a little bit more guilt and regret. So consider just eating a lighter breakfast and lunch, especially if you've never fasted before or it's not something that is part of your daily or weekly or monthly routine. Make sure to just have a light breakfast and lunch so that you're not so hangry later that day. Another tip that I want to share with you is to center the holiday around family time and activity rather than food. Many times it's a part of our culture, and I totally get it, that food is the way we bond with our family. But there are many ways that you can still maintain a healthy and fit lifestyle while being able to bond with your family. So for example, you can start setting new family traditions, such as going on a hike on Christmas morning, or going on a hike, for Black Friday. Or maybe playing games instead of sitting around the dinner table and just eating the night away. There are so many ways that you can be active with your family and still enjoy those special, unique bonding moments with them without having to wreck your goals in the process. So I hope these holiday diet tips helped you. If they did, please let me know in the comments below and let me know which tip resonated with you most. As always, I'm posting new diet tips and fitness videos every single week, so make sure to check out these videos here and make sure to subscribe. And if you're looking to jumpstart your weight loss journey, feel free to grab my free sample diet plan in the link in the description below, where you're gonna get a free breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and dessert recipe. So check it out, and I'll see you next time.